Hey guys, it's Anna here. We are going to do a 5-minute face tutorial today. I teach these at the salon to a lot of my clients. We usually, as women, have a ton of makeup, a ton of products, and we have no idea how to use it. But we should take the time to learn. So here, I'm going to teach you guys. First, obviously, I'm scaring you because I have no makeup on. I've already put moisturizer on. I use Jergens Facial Natural Glow every day. Has an SPF in it, gives my face a little bit of a tan. Obviously, we need to use SPF. We're getting older, not any younger, and any kind of sun damage is awful. Wrinkles, not cute. You'll have to excuse my voice too. I kind of sound like a tranny, but I bet you'll still get the point out of the video. I'm going to clip my bangs out of the way, and we're going to go to town. I use a primer every single day. I know some people don't. Some only use it for special occasions. Got about that much on my finger. Should get you about the whole face. A little bit bigger than a pea size. I go in, pop it all on. Remember, I'm going quick light because this is a 5-minute face, not a 15-minute face. Make sure you get it all around the creases of your nose. And then whatever is left, I go and put around my eye. Don't tug and pull on your eye. It is the most sensitive skin on your face, and you're going to give yourself wrinkles before you want them, and it's not cute. All right, next, talking about getting wrinkles, the double-edged sword of that is I also have adult acne. So I got my green stick here. Green is the opposite color of red. Anytime you're ever trying to counteract any red, whether it be around your nose, I get it a little right here, a zit, whatever it is, green. I use the Maybelline Cover Stick Color Corrector. It's awesome. I love it. This one stick I've had for forever, and I've barely even put a dent in it. So you're going to go in, get all of your little friends. That's what I like to call them, friends without any benefits. Go in, smooth that all in. I like to use my finger too. The warmth of your finger blends it in easily. Next thing I do is my Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. I love this stuff. It's super creamy. I've tried mousses in probably 50 different brands from high-end to low-end. I like to put it around my eyes. A lot of the time we'll have veins, things like that, that are not smooth. We want your skin to look flawless, even though you only got a few minutes to spend on yourself. I also put it around my honker here. Get all of that looking good. Most of the time, us ladies, we get red all right here around the nose. I go in and put it right here to pre-contour my cheeks. And over on this side too. Alright, pretty smooth now. Now we're going to go in and put powder on the face. Powder, whatever. We're going to put powder on the face. I like to spend a little bit more money on my powder just because I know it's going to stay longer. Oh, I don't think I told you, but the primer that I use day to day is Revlon Photo Ready. Usually whenever it's nighttime, I'm going out, weddings, things like that, where I know I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures. I do use the Bare Minerals primer. I love it. It stays forever. The Revlon one is awesome too. I use the Bare Minerals in matte usually. I don't need a lot of shimmer to my face. This one's in medium beige. I have some lighter colors for wintertime, darker ones for summertime. This one's kind of perfectly right in between. If I happen to have a little bit more of a tan, then you'll even all that out with bronzer anyways. So you'll use fluffy brush. My brushes are from Target, mixed with some from hair shows, mixed with some from everywhere. As long as it's a good fluffy size brush, medium size, and I got about that much product on it, and I keep some in my cap. As long as you shake it in your cap, you should have enough for your whole face. So any kind of mineral makeup, go in and hit it in swirling motions. Get and blend it all the way back to your ears. You don't want the line there either. And then I rub it all the way down my neck. So now I am all smooth and kind of mannequin-like. Creepy, huh? Okay, now for the bronzer. We're going to put a little life back in our face. I like a lot of different kinds of bronzers. I actually went to Hobby Lobby and bought a bunch of these little silver tins, and I've made my own bronzer. It's a mixture of Rimmel, Physicians Formula, CoverGirl, Bare Minerals bronzer. I got just about everything in here. I like to experiment. All the different colors I think are really cool. So I'll go in, bronze my whole entire face, then I'll go back and contour my cheeks with the bronzer also. So same thing, you're swirling all over, down your neck, redip. I love bronzer year-round. It gives you color. Of course, we don't want to look like Snooki or anything, you know, in mid-December, but a little color to our skin is always nice. All right, what's left in my cap is what I'm going to go back. I'm going to pinch my brush to give a good edge right there, and then I'm going to hit my cheeks. I have a round face, so I like to fake those cheekbones. And the key with bronzer is usually keeping it where the sun would naturally hit you, which would be in the C shape right here, the tops of your cheekbones, and on top of your nose. I barely dust mine because mine's a little big, and we don't need to add any more attention to that. All right, next we are going to do our blush. Same thing with blushes. I like just about everything. Whenever it's summertime and all that, I tend to get red easy and everything too, so I'm not using a super dark blush right now. You may use more of a pop of color in the wintertime. Right now I'm using Too Faced Pinch My Petals. I love it. It's kind of a light pink color, nothing real drastic, but still gives you a little bit of flush to your skin. And not a whole lot either. And then go and blend it in. Usually I'll take my bronzing brush that I just used. There's enough stuff left on there. I go back over my blush with it just to dull it a little bit. So I don't have Tammy Faye Baker type cheeks or anything either. Then take your powder brush that you had at the beginning. You're going to have enough stuff still on there. Go in and hit the hollows of your cheeks on both sides. And then right on top of your temple. It's really going to make your cheekbones pop, and then I go back in on the sides of my nose. All right, here we go. Time for some eyes. I like to use, this is everyday 5-minute face. You know, you're running out of the house, you're doing all that. You know, don't have to go all crazy with smoky eyes and everything either. But my eyes is the one thing that I do like to pay attention to because throughout the day you're talking, eating lunch, grabbing a snack here and there whenever you have time to. My eye makeup will always be on, and at least I know my eyes are popping even if I haven't had time to reapply my lips. So I do take, you know, that extra minute in my 5-minute face to make sure my eyes look good. So you're going to take an all-over shadow. I'm using a Bare Minerals shadow. Not showing up too well, but it's kind of a light nudish pink color. I don't know if you can see that. It has a tiny, tiny bit of shimmer in it. Definitely not disco ball shimmer. And it's called Thank You. Thank you for making me look so good in 5 minutes. Alright, so that goes from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. Keep that brush handy because you'll be using it again. This was a sheer cover brush that I got whenever I bought the sheer cover kit, probably 3 years ago. It's a good brush, medium size fluff to it so you can get in there. My contouring brush that I like to use for my eyes is a short bristled one. It's a little bit firmer just so you can get in there and really shape whenever you're using your shadow. Usually every day I do like this MAC pot. It's in Mulch. It's kind of got a bronzy brownish type color to it. Sometimes I'll use a different one. A lot of the time, I don't know if y'all have heard of this brown, it's called Elf. They sell it at Target. This makeup palette right here is only $3 for the whole thing. It's awesome. The pigment's really good. I love it. So I'm going to take this. Literally, you're going to go in right here. See, I'm pushing right up against my brow bone. smudging that in. Then I'm going to make a nice little V over here and go back over. Doesn't have to be perfect. Don't get super anal with it. Nobody's looking at your eye that close. If they are, they need to get a hobby. Alright, same thing over here. And it's up to you how dark, how light you want to go. Ooh, check that out. Alright, I'm going to take that original brush that I had with my all over lid color on there. And I like to just kind of go in, not really take away from that, but blend it in from one shade to the other. So you also don't have a V drawn on your eye and look straight crazy. All right, now you're going to take a nudish, silvery type color, not silvery, a more of like a vanilla or a cream or something like that, and use it for your highlighting. Normally, whenever you get a palette like this, there's always a light color in there. That's usually what that one's made for. I'm using Kat Von D. Not only does she make tattoos and make people beautiful that way, her makeup is amazing. The pigments are awesome. I love it. I go in here. I use my fingertip for this. Like I said, the warmth of your finger. And then go in and hit the inner corner of your eye. That'll brighten you up. You've been up late the night before, all that kind of stuff. Kids, partying, whatever your hobby may be. Then go in there and hit that inner corner. My little extra touch that I like to do is I take it, about that much product on there. Well, where are you? Not a whole lot. And I like to hit the top of my cheekbones. It's just naturally where the light reflects and it looks good. All right, one thing people forget to do after you've gone in and you've powdered, you've done this, you've done that, your eyebrows tend to disappear and dull out, as you can see. So I'm using that Kat Von D palette again. I'm using this brown color that's in there. It's matte. Make sure you are not using any shimmer on your eyebrows because that is nuts. Then you're going to go in and you're just going to dust over it and get that shape back in there. Like I said, for going out, things like that, of course you could get a pencil. You can make it more dramatic. This is for day-to-day, just to put your face back on. Eyebrow skin, hello. All right, now we're gonna go in and eyeliner. I love eyeliner, I use it every day. I have a tube in my car, in my purse. I have them everywhere because I think it's one thing that you can always add to jazz it up and just make it a little bit more dramatic. So, go in with my eyeliner. This does not have to be perfect by any means. I draw a line straight across. I like black. I also use a dark brown sometimes, but I really just do like the color of black eyeliner. And this is a Revlon Color Stay, and it really does stay. Alright, I just gently rub on that bottom line. You can see I didn't do it perfectly. You don't have to be super anal with it. Then I'll take my finger and just kind of smudge it a little. I do always do my waterline. That's a preference for most people. I just like to do that. I have large eyes, so it does take it down a notch. So I'm not all up in your face with it. Now it's time for mascara. I have been using this stuff forever. My mom turned me onto it. Oops, there you go. I love it. It stays on all day. It is my BFF. So I take my handy dandy curler, and this is my trick. I take it and I run a lighter over the top of it really quick. Let it cool down for just a second. Put it right there. Curl those bad boys up. Hold it for about 5 seconds. Then I go in and hit that mascara on there. I like a lot of it, so I kind of keep going. I've tried to do this like this. I usually end up always marking all over myself. So for me, it's easy to glide that way. Do the other eye. Fire! Well, that liner's not as smooth as the other side. You know what? If it's 5 minutes and you're trying, most likely both sides won't match anyways. Alright, mascara on that side. Sometimes I like to layer my mascaras. One of the ones that I found that is really awesome and it's pretty inexpensive is a Sephora brand eyeliner. It is a lash plumper and it's only around $5 and I love the stuff. It really just adds that extra pop to that top lash line. All right, kind of sit back, reevaluate. Do I need a little more smoke? Do I need a little more of this? Do I need a little more of that? In this case today, no. One thing I like to do for all day long is a lip stain. This is made by Tarte. I love it. It's kind of got a corally type color to it. That way you have some type of color staying on your lips all day. Even when everything else wears off, you'll still have a little color there. And the one thing you'll just need to do all day long is just add a little bit of gloss on top of it. I have a gloss. I have about 50 of these because I got them at a hair show. It's made by Matrix. I have Wet n Wild. I have Cherry Chapstick. Just about anything. Whenever you have a stain on, you just really want to go back in and add a little gloss on top. And there you go. Take the clippy down, release the beast. This is usually my face that I do while my hair is naturally air drying like it is right now. As you can see, the eyes are a little dramatic. Cheekbones are there. I'm not scaring you like I was before. So here it is, your 5-minute face. Take that time for yourself every morning. It's 5 minutes. You never know who you're going to run into. It could be an ex, a frenemy, a potential client. You have no idea. You know, it's 5 minutes. Like, give it to yourself. You deserve it. Don't forget to subscribe to me, and there'll be new videos every Monday. Thanks. Bye.